You think you're in control of your phone. Wrong. Right now, a team of neuroscientists in Silicon Valley designed the exact dopamine spike that's keeping you here, and you can't stop. Let me show you what's happening inside your brain and why it's not your fault. In 2006, a designer named Asa Raskin invented Infinite Scroll. He thought he was helping people. Today, he calls it one of the most regrettable things he's ever done. His invention now consumes 200,000 human lifetimes worth of attention every single day. Dopamine isn't pleasure. That's the first lie you've been told about your own brain. Dopamine is anticipation, the wanting, not the having. When you scroll, your brain doesn't know what comes next. That uncertainty is the drug. Stanford neuroscientist Robert Sapolsky proved this in 2018. He measured dopamine in monkeys. The biggest spike wasn't when they got the reward. It was before the reward. 50% of the time, uncertainty creates the highest dopamine release ever recorded. Here's what nobody tells you. People who scroll for 4 hours don't feel pleasure. Brain scans show their dopamine receptors are less active than average. The scrolling isn't giving them joy. It's giving them the chase for joy that never arrives. B.F. Skinner discovered something disturbing in 1957. He put pigeons in boxes with 2 levers. The first lever gave food every time. The second gave food randomly. Guess which one the pigeons obsessively pecked? The random one, until they collapsed from exhaustion. 60 years later, every social media algorithm uses Skinner's exact principle. Your feed isn't chronological because chronology is predictable. Predictability kills the dopamine. Random rewards keep you pecking. TikTok's algorithm engineers discovered something even darker. If they showed you 8 boring videos in a row, you'd quit. So they programmed it to give you one incredible video right when you're about to leave. It's called intermittent variable reinforcement, the most addictive pattern in psychology. Here's where it gets dangerous. Your brain has a baseline level of dopamine. Normal life, a coffee, a conversation, a walk keeps it stable. But when you scroll for hours, your dopamine spikes 200% above baseline. Then your brain does something terrifying. It down-regulates. It reduces the number of dopamine receptors. So now your normal life, that same coffee, that same conversation, registers as boring, empty, gray. A 2023 study from the University of Tokyo tracked 4,000 teenagers. Those who scrolled more than 3 hours daily showed clinical signs of anhedonia, the inability to feel pleasure within 11 months. Not addiction, anhedonia. Their brains forgot how to enjoy normal things. Meta employs 200 behavioral psychologists. TikTok's parent company ByteDance has the largest team of attention engineers in the world. These aren't programmers. These are PhDs in neuroscience, paid millions to make you stay 1 more minute. In 2018, a former Facebook executive named Chamath Palihapitiya gave a talk at Stanford. He said something most people missed. We have created tools that are ripping apart the social fabric of how society works. The short-term dopamine-driven feedback loops are destroying how society works. This was the executive, not a critic, the executive who built it. And here's what's local. In countries with weak digital regulation, most of Asia, Latin America, Eastern Europe, these algorithms run unrestrained. The EU forces TikTok to offer a chronological feed. In Kazakhstan, India, Brazil, you can't turn it off. Your dopamine system was sold without your consent. You can't out-willpower a billion-dollar attention engineering team, so you have to hack back. 3 things that actually work, backed by neuroscience, not self-help. 1. Grayscale your phone. The colorful red notification dots are engineered to trigger your visual cortex. Switch to grayscale and dopamine release drops 60%. Studies from MIT 2022. 2. Add friction. Don't delete apps, move them to folder layer 3. Every extra tap is a chance for your prefrontal cortex to wake up. Prefrontal cortex equals rational brain. 3. Replace, don't remove. Your brain needs dopamine. Reading fiction creates the same dopamine pathways without crashing your baseline. Boredom doesn't heal you, bounded engagement does. I deleted TikTok for 30 days. On day 14, normal TV started feeling interesting again. My brain was healing. It's possible to reset. This isn't about phones. It's about the first time in human history when our environment is engineered against us, not by enemies, by corporations, with science, at scale. Your grandparents struggled with willpower around food, alcohol, gambling. You're struggling with willpower against an algorithm trained on 1 billion brains, designed by neuroscientists, optimized in real time. The question isn't whether you can stop. The question is who profits from you not stopping. And once you see them, really see them, the spell breaks. You're not weak. You're outgunned. And now you know. Now you know the trick, but knowing doesn't make you immune. Right now, your brain is already planning to scroll after this video ends. You have 2 options: scroll to the next video and forget everything, or subscribe and keep learning how your brain is being used against you.